It's day 780, everybody. Collecting maple syrup yet again. And I actually got a lot on my mind today. But first, let me show you a little thing. So we just go out, tap them trees, put them in buckets, and we burn down all the syrup, and you get 40 gallons. You get about 1 gallon of maple syrup when it's finished. And I like doing that. So we got trees all tapped around the property and do that. But what's on my mind today is it's just funny because I've been at this thing for 780 days and I've been trying to do a bunch of stuff. I've been growing like crazy, tons of failures, lots of success along the way. And right now I'm in this interesting thing of growing so fast. The infrastructure, the funding, the finance, the systems, and getting it all, trying to get figured out. And I'm in this moment right now where I actually have too much business, which sounds crazy. I know. I don't know if I'd ever say that before, but I have too much business. And one of the things is not enough capital to keep the machine running, right? And so I've been talking to banks and lenders, and I got tons of people actually that want to give me money, but the rate is terrible. And I've taken 4 of these before where the rate was unbelievable amount of interest. I just want to throw up how much interest I've been paying. And I'm not gonna say the number, but it's way more than the average American ever will make in a year. I've been paying on a lot of these loans, and it's gross. And so I'm in this next phase of my business where I know I'm actually bankable in a sense, especially with my POs from big box stores I'm getting in different things. And there's this thing called a factoring loan I've been looking at. And I've talked to a lot of people lately, like a lot. Like when I say a lot, like 30 to 40 bankers. And nobody really wants to give me a good rate because I'm too risky. I'm basically at this stage where I'm not a baby anymore. I'm a toddler that's trying to be a teenager. It's kind of like I'm right in between the toddler teenager phase, right? And I'm like, everyone's excited about it. They love the story. But when it comes down to it and they look at everything, they're like, God, you're just too risky still. And I was like, you know what? In like 6 months, I'm not going to be risky and I don't need you. That's what's crazy, right? And so I'm realizing that in the world of banking, I have to get to the next step. But the funny thing is I'm learning that, like, I'm glad I never got money early and all these things didn't work out with these investors and all this other stuff, because I understand the discipline of wisdom of giving startups money. And going into this phase, I'm now at the point where, like, I have to have it or I fail. But with that, it's really good I didn't get it earlier. I don't know why this guy's crowing behind me. It's like 7:30 at night. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, he's in there. There he is. Good old rooster. And so, yeah, it's just really cool because it's hitting me that, like, this next phase of business is really crucial because it's really going to come down to the decisions that are made, because we're big enough now where, like, I can just slow down and we're completely fine, where I couldn't do that a year ago. We'd just die if I slowed down. And so it's kind of fun because I don't want to slow down. And so I'm having these conversations, and I have a few more coming out. And I spent a lot of my time kind of diving into the strategy of how do you drive a train that's going faster than laying down the tracks, right? And at some point it just falls apart, right? But then you got to dare to just believe that the tracks are going to appear. And so I feel like I'm just daring to believe that the tracks will appear as I go. And it's a ride, I tell you that. So that's what's going on in my mind. We have a lot going on, and we got another Bass Pro order today, everybody. Holy cow. Like, the reorders are coming in like crazy. I'm really excited to see what this thing turns into with new products that we bring in potentially. They still haven't even, they got 6 more SKUs. They even haven't put the official order, and they've got the verbal in. So that account's going crazy. I talked to Buc-ee's today. That's progressing. And then I go to Scheels headquarters. I got invited to in 15 days. So that's really cool. And then we're waiting on Menards. I met with Menards this year. So there's a lot of fun things on the brick and mortar side that takes a lot of time. Typically like 6 to 12 months to get going. So we have Bass Pro going. We've been in Shields for a little bit in 2 other stores. I believe we're gonna get picked up hopefully in more. And the brick and mortar side of the business is going. The lives, we're selling a bunch on lives, everybody. Selling on lives is totally the future. For how long? I don't know, but I see for the foreseeable future, selling on live is where it's at. And so if you have a business and a product and you're not selling on live, you are missing out, because that is literally 2026. It's not even about posting anymore. It's going on lives. And I'm on live, I don't know, 2 to 4 hours a day. I probably need to get on more, but our team is on 8+ hours a day selling on lives. So that's really fun. But there we go. Did a little bit longer video today. We're getting close to that day 800, which is crazy. Thank you all for joining, following. I know most people don't watch this right now, but I do believe this is going to inspire people, this story, every day, seeing how this builds out and all this, the craziness at some point. And I know it has a few people, which just makes it all the joy. It brings joy to me to spend the time telling the story out. And I know it's going to impact people later, because it's just too easy to quit. It's too easy to just give up. And making these videos is one thing I declare to do, so I don't give up. It keeps me accountable. So we're going to keep this business going and see what the Lord has for us for All American Canine for 2026 in the future. We'll see you tomorrow, everybody.